Hey guys, the MusicBoard here to bring you another Q&A video. Now, this video is long overdue. This was supposed to happen a month ago. Yeah, sorry about that. But today, I will be answering all you guys' questions. So without further ado, let's begin. What are your thoughts on Megamind and the Overdue Syndicate?
That is one big pile of shit.
By you to make a YouTube channel? What is a movie that is so bad you love it? Do you have a YouTuber you wish to collab with? Starting off with number 1, it's anime. I mean, come on. The guy reviews anime movies. So of course I'm gonna like him. I'm biased, let's just be honest. But for real, I loved his videos, and I loved his channel way back when I first saw his review for Shrek Forever After. I like the way he constructs his videos, I like the way how it's stylized, and also his thumbnails are pretty cool. I've always been a fan of anime, and I always will. This one might be a huge shock to people, but I freaking love Venom. I love that movie so much. It's very comedic, and I love Eddie Brock and Venom so much more than that silly version we got in Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire. Ugh. And I can't wait for the third film. Favorite anime movie? Are you hype for Transformers 1? Favorite DC comic book one? Favorite Marvel comic book one? Well, I'm gonna answer the first two. Well, the last two, that's the same. Well, my favorite, I haven't really been reading any comic book ones of DC and Marvel, but I plan on getting to that. Probably starting with a Spider-Man, because I love Spider-Man. And for DC, Batman. It's Batman. Hello there, future MusicBoard here. As I was editing the video, I totally forgot to answer this other question. Am I excited for Transformers 1? And considering that I saw the trailer yesterday, my answer is not really. Don't get me wrong, the animation's pretty cool, but the voice acting is primarily with Chris Hemsworth just threw me off. And it looks like it's gonna be more family friendly, and that's it. Plus the jokes didn't work for me at all. I don't know, hopefully I'm proven wrong by when the movie comes out in September. But yeah, my thoughts on that trailer? Not really liking it. Not really feeling it. And if I'm excited for the movie overall, not really, but who knows? I could be surprised. I much more prefer the Wild Robot instead. DreamWorks is really cooking. Okay, except for that. I have not seen that film yet, so I can't really say anything. As for my favorite movie, I have a feeling that I'm gonna get this question again, so I'm just gonna say right now, I know you said just one, but I got all 4. And I love these movies, I really do. The Incredibles is obvious. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, also obvious. Across the Spider-Verse, also obvious. And Megamind, also obvious. Maybe I'll make one big video just explaining why I love those 4 films. Who knows? What's your favorite movie? What is your favorite no-budget movie? For what movie are you the most hyped for? I will admit that first question wasn't really clear. Like, are you talking about favorite anime movie or favorite live action movie? I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that you meant both live action and animated. So, let's talk about that. So, animation, The Incredibles. Even though that switches up from time to time. So, I really don't have a favorite anime movie. And when it comes to live action, same thing. These movies can always be switched around. But for right now, I gotta say The Dark Knight. Or The Winter Soldier. Or Back to the Future. So, yeah. Or Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back. I know, I had to pause for effect. Favorite no-budget film? It's Talk to Me. That movie was very surprising last year when I saw it in theaters during the summer. I didn't know anything about it going in other than the trailer, and man, I was blown away. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I highly recommend it. And my most anticipated movie, or the movie that I'm most hyped for, is a toss-up between Deadpool and Wolverine and The Wild Robot. Before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to Awesome Dude for making this awesome avatar for me, along with the background as well. Yeah, he's a pretty awesome dude. Favorite Disney princess, favorite vampire movie, favorite band. Well, for the first one, I gotta go with, wow, there's a lot of Disney princesses, but I gotta say Rapunzel. I really do. And it's not because that's one of my favorite Disney anime movies. Okay, it has nothing to do with that. But also, she's very independent, she's strong. Not saying that the other characters aren't strong, also like Monana as well. I know I mispronounced her name. I am aware of that. Favorite band? Guns N' Roses. Oh yeah. Oh, the Beatles. The Beatles are also pretty awesome. And favorite vampire movie? I don't really know. I don't watch vampire movies all that much. So yeah. That answers the question. What's a movie you love but no one else you know has ever heard of? What's a sequel you find underrated? Who's an actor you can't stand? James Golden. Enough said. What's a sequel I find underrated? That's a good question. Well, you said sequel, so that would have to be 2 in it. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Can't really answer that for you, I'm sorry. Now, to answer your question, with the first question, I don't know. What is your top 5 favorite movies? Is there a movie that everyone hates but you secretly like? Is there a movie that everyone likes and you secretly hate? Well, my top 5 favorites: The Winter Soldier, Puss in Boots and Ashworth, Across the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse. them The Incredibles, there's Coco, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, there's many more favorite movies. I'm telling you guys, I just don't have one favorite or 5 favorite. I have a lot. And I do plan on making a video about that very soon. So stay tuned for that. Now when it comes to a movie that I secretly like, but a lot of people hate, The Last Jedi. Yes, I know that movie is divisive, very divisive, but I still like it. And Eternals. More on that very soon. And a movie I hate, but a lot of people love. I really don't like, well, it says secretly. I don't really know. I guess if you were referring to my audience, I would say Madam Web. I hate that film. In fact, the more I think about it, I hate it more and more. There's Captain Marvel, Game Night. I'm sure if I think of others, yeah. So I might make a video just around this question because I find it interesting. And oh man, that's gonna be a one wild ride. Try saying that 10 times fast or 5 times fast. You can't do it. What inspired your YouTube channel, Animat? What is your favorite movie that performed badly in the box office? What is a movie you hate which others love? Well, Blue Beetle. I freaking love that movie so much. And it's too bad that it bombed at the box office. But I heard a few people enjoyed it. And as for everyone else, they're mixed. Another film that I really like that bombed at the box office, Elemental. We like that film, but then again, it bombed at the box office. But people are starting to discover that film, and I'm happy that people are. And I guess you can say Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but now that's universally beloved, and it's well deserved. It's rightfully deserved. Okay. So, the movie that I love that people hate, I say this again, Eternals. Yes, enough said. Favorite series? The Walking Dead, or Barry, or Better Call Saul, or Breaking Bad. You get the gist of it. I love them all. I can't stop talking about them, seriously. And Invisible. Also, guys, if you're gonna send questions, please let them be specific. Like, don't ask like favorite series. Like, favorite series to what? Favorite movie series? Favorite TV series? Or when it comes to movies, favorite anime movie? Favorite live action movie? Favorite comic book movie? I'm not mad. Just, just one that you guys know. What is your favorite part of Monona? My favorite part is probably, well, I have a lot, but there's this one scene where she's talking to Braveheart, and they're talking about, like, what makes them different, stuff like that, and Monona's talking about how everyone sees her as a monster, and I gotta say, that was a really well done scene. Not just anime wise, but dialogue wise as well. That movie overall is just so good. And I hope to review that movie on this channel. Hopefully by the end of the summer. What got you into movies in the first place? This is a very interesting question. And the one that got me into liking movies are, yes, and that's two. Toy Story. Toy Story, well, phenomenal film. Monsters Inc. Also incredible. And the first Shrek movie. Okay, so there's 3 instead of 2. But you get what I mean. The Incredibles. The list goes on and on. But the point is, the fact of the matter is, if it weren't for those movies, I probably would have never been interested in movies to begin with. Maybe somewhere down the line, absolutely, but when I was a kid, probably not much. Especially anime movies, man. Anime movies. There's something about anime movies, that you really can't do in live action. I know I did a video on that, talking about, animation cinema, overrated. You guys should go check it out if you haven't saw already. I might make a part 2 to that, but fact of the matter is that I love movies because of those movies that I just mentioned. And now movies are a little up and down, depends on the quantity, but I am still a movie fan. I'm still considered a cartoon and movie fan. So no matter what, I will always go see these anime movies or live action movies. And yes, even though I'm a critic now, I, look at movies with a more critical eye. But for the most part, I just want to go in and have fun and enjoy myself. And you know what? Movies are fantastic. That's all I gotta say before I go into a huge discussion about that. How many subscribers do you think you could reach by the end of the year? Well, honestly, 10,000. But considering how fast my channel is growing, totally not flexing. It could come sooner rather than later, Favorite has-been hotel character? To be honest, I need to watch the show, or continue to watch the show, to tell you who's my favorite character. What is the worst movie you have ever seen? Let's see. Moonfall. That was definitely one. Mobius. Captain Marvel. Game Night. Oh yeah. Madam Web. That's probably the worst if we're talking about recent. That was like the worst. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to talk about Madam Web, because I would love to talk about that film. Is your persona based off Spiral? I don't really know. To be honest, it's difficult to answer this question. Thank you all for sending your questions for this Q&A video. Now, like I said in the opening, this video was supposed to come out a month ago, but I procrastinated. Plus, I had things going on in my life, and just other things in general, like the podcast and whatnot. Thinking of other great ideas for content. So, yeah. It was long overdue, but hopefully it turned out alright. I think it did. And also, I want to just thank all of you guys who have subscribed to this channel and loved the content so far. And also for your new subscribers, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy your stay. And stay tuned for tomorrow, guys. I will have a new video coming out, a new movie review, to put it bluntly. And there's gonna be a new episode of Movies and Beyond as we celebrate this channel passing 400 subscribers. Which, by the way, I am amazed of how the channel is growing. The channel is growing rapidly, and it's all thanks to you guys. Continue to do what you do, and I'll continue to do what I do, which is making awesome content for you guys. I do have other ideas planned, other things in the works for this channel. I will also be doing a channel update. That will be coming soon. Don't know when. Next month is going to be interesting. And yeah, in the upcoming weeks, awesome content on the horizon. So, until then, guys, if you guys want to be part of the Blaze Nation and stay up to date with all things Movie Blaze, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell so you can be notified. Also, make sure to follow my podcast. Yeah, Movies and Beyond. Shameless promotional plug. And that's about it. Yeah. So, until then, guys, I'm the Movie Blaze, answering your guys' questions for a video of a Q&A that might be delayed, telling you to keep on blazing.